This is me. I am an artist, muralist, illustrator, and the founder of the Empowered Artist Community. I worked in the Seattle area in this professional capacity for the last 15 years. So let's take a look what I've done. I created a family. This is my family, my amazing husband, and two wonderful daughters. This is our giant Newfoundland dog. His name is Vader. I also wanted to mention that I grew up in Russia, and that's why you're hearing a bit of an accent. So you don't have to guess what accent I have and where I'm from originally. So that's that. And also wanted to let you know that I have been creating art since I remember myself, but there was a period in my life when I had a different full-time career. So it wasn't a straight line. A straight career line for me in my entire life. It was more of a meandering, but now I feel like I'm on the course where I'm meant to be. So, next point is I wanted to share with you what I have been creating for myself all these years. So I'm a muralist. I create amazing murals and custom paintings on commission. I also create lovely illustrations and do successful events, mostly corporate and sometimes private as well. So I serve private and commercial clients. Some of them are big companies. And I've exhibited my art at galleries and art shows and fairs. Um, and so, just to recap, I've been an artist since 17, so for 20 years now, but it was not always a full time thing for me. I kind of uh, edged myself out of the industry and then edged myself into the industry back again. And so that gives me a very good perspective and insight into what some of you might be experiencing or going through in your life right now, where you have another career and this is your passion. And so I have a good insight of how to make it a uh, full-time career for you. And so, in this stage of my life, in this season, I am shifting into teaching because I have so much experience and I'm ready to share, I'm ready to teach what I've learned on my creative path and my business path. And so I founded a community. It's called Empowered Artist Community, and I run it on Mighty Networks platform. So I help other artists, other visual artists, take their art practice to the next level of success, which for different people means different things because we're all on slightly different creative paths and slightly different uh, uh, fields and trajectories and stages. So whatever level you're at right now, I can help you get to the next level and then to the next level. And here we are. Let's dive into the workshop. So my first question to you is, have you been thankful lately? And I'm not talking about all the wonderful and meaningful family relationships and things in your community that you experience and life in general. I'm asking specifically, have you been thankful to your clients and projects and customers and future projects and all your past experiences? Because that really matters. That really makes a big difference. My personal mantra is to give thanks before, during, and after I receive anything. And I hope you can relate to that. And this may sound like an overkill to be grateful for something so continuously before, during, and after, but it will definitely take you places. Because when you're being thankful for what you want before you receive it, that's when the magic happens. It's in essence, it's like building a super speed highway for what you want to reach you. because you're opening yourself up to receive what you want. And that's truly magical, to believe in something to come to you before it comes to you, before it becomes the reality. And I call it building a vision. And it also has a very specific feel in your body when you do it right, because it's this warm feeling in your heart that you believe that your vision can come true, and you see yourself um, in in your mind, in your heart, and you hold true to this vision. And that's that's the key. It's a mix of gratitude and positive expectation, and it will definitely add some pep to your step, because you can feel it in your gut. You can taste it on your lips, how great it tastes, how great it tastes to just, live your dream and do what you really want to do, fulfill your vision. And I'm not talking about just, painting one painting or doing an exhibit. I'm talking about the just general feel of how you want to feel uh, in your next stage in life, in your next season, in your art practice, because um, that's, it's like little pinpoints that you kind of pinpoint for yourself. You cannot see yourself super far out, but in your next step, that's how you want to feel. And I want you to focus on that and create a sense of gratitude and positive expectation inside. Because if you do, it becomes like a magnet. You become that. It hasn't realized yet, but it will come true. Just hold on to it. So let's take a look. Because in every project, there's an exchange of energy between you and your client. You both exchange the energy of love. Yes, love, I said it. Because every time a client, a private or a corporate, or any kind of interaction you have with a person who has the money to give you for something you can give them in return, um, it's an exchange of love. They love your work. They love, most importantly, the vision that they have in their mind. They have a very particular vision of what they want, whether it's the way they want to, their living room to look like with this very particular piece of art, or they have an idea for an illustration, or they have, some beautiful custom something made for them, uh, a piece of ceramic work, but it just has to be just like they want it. And they have this vision, and they bring it lovingly to you. And they hope so much that you will be able to bring it to life. And so your website is basically uh, your portfolio, where you can show your skills, that you can show what you can do. You can show your artworks, and if they uh, feel like they can connect with your style, with your way of bringing things to life, then they are so happy they found you. They're just so excited, and they're more than happy to give you the money. And so you come to them with your love for what you do, with the love for creating things, and the love for your path and your vision. And you meet together, and you agree on the terms and conditions, and um, you go forward with the project, you complete the project, and they love it, because you put so much love and skill and this great positive attitude into working with them and working on the project. So they absolutely love it. You, after the project is finished, you send them a thank you email, thanking them for choosing you, for hiring you, for letting you bring their vision to life. And they absolutely love it because everybody, everybody wants to feel the exchange of energy, the gratitude going back and forth, because that's that's how you create the positive um, interaction between the two of you. And then you send them a handwritten thank you note because you want to put yourself in a different category from all the other vendors that they have been interacting with. You create something special, something custom for them. You put so much love into it. You have enjoyed working with them and they've enjoyed working with you. You want to thank them extra special in a meaningful and personal way. And there's really no better way to thank them than to send them, not one, but two thank you notes, because emails are emails and they're a great way of communication, right away when you just want to send a quick thank you and a request for review. But a handwritten thank you note is the best way to solidify this great relationship and put yourself in a long-term memory of your client without having to bombard them with constant email marketing, reminding them of yourself. So this is my actual thank you email that I sent to another client recently. To protect their privacy, I put my personal email in the to field, but this is basically a template that could serve you well. In the subject line, instead of asking them to review me, I usually write thank you with a heart. And actually did a test on how well the thank you subject line performs over the can you please review me subject line. Thank you outperforms by far. So you start with hi. I hope you enjoyed working with me on your amazing project. I had a wonderful experience working with you, and it was a pleasure bringing your absolutely beautiful, one-of-a-kind idea to life. I would really appreciate if you can find some time to write a review for me on this platform or that platform. So it's House or Thumbtack. I also add that I value your time, so I made it super easy for you to leave a review on House. Please follow this link. To leave a review on Thumbtack, please follow this link. Thank you so much, Tamara Hergert, and my signature. So that's a great template, and you can find it on empoweredartist.com or .co in free resources. Just go in there and sign up for the free resources, and it will be in your email. And here is an actual thank you letter that I sent to another client. And here up above, I added the just little notes for you. So thank you letter. It needs to be handwritten, and it needs to be handwritten letter and envelope. And it's never too late to thank someone. If it has been a while since you completed a project and you've never sent a thank you note before, that's totally fine. You will not come across as a weirdo. I promise you, it's never too late to thank someone for, hiring you to do something for them, and for them paying you money for it. They will still love it and appreciate it, and you will become top of the mind professional for them from that point on, because you put in extra effort into thanking them. So I would say I have been meaning to send you a thank you note for a while, and I have finally set myself down to write it. So that's a great starter, and everybody will understand it because we're so distracted all the time, and things are flying at us, and we just keep putting stuff off until tomorrow. We just don't know how to set ourselves down and to write stuff down and send things. One very important note to make. do not put any promotional material in your thank you notes, in your thank you letters. It has to be just pure thank you letter. No business cards. Do not sign your name, Mary Smith, the artist. They remember your name. They know who you are. You can remind them about that in the text of your note. So no cards, no invitations to work further together. Just a pure thank you. Because if you ask for something, or if you start being more salesy than this needs to be, then it's pretty much just ruining the entire thank you note. Just throw it away. No need to use a postage stamp, because it will not do what it needs to do. It needs to be a pure thank you note. Nothing. You're not asking them for anything. You're just sending them gratitude. So, dear Mary, thank you for hiring me to bring your vision to life. It was a pleasure working with you on this amazing project. Wishing you a wonderful summer ahead. Thank you, Tamara. And so when you start writing these notes and these emails and requests, reviews for your previous work in this fashion, it will put you as a human being on a different wavelength. Your heart will be full. And as a business person, you need to have a full heart to be able to give out the positive energy and the love that you need to give out when you're creating something. When you're creating artworks that you want to sell or exhibit, you need to feel that same feeling inside of you that somebody will want it, and this is how it's gonna be working out for me, and you just need to be thankful ahead. That's how it works. So you radiate positive energy ahead, during, and after, and you become magnetic. It really shines through in the entire interaction with you, from the start till the very end and after. People will remember you. People will spread the word for you without you asking them. That last thank you note will be so meaningful to them because nobody else does it. Nobody has time for writing thank you notes anymore. The first time I did it, I sat down and I wrote 30 or 40 thank you notes. And it took me 3 months to do it. But it filled my heart so much. And somehow during that period, my business picked up like twice the pace. I got so much action during those months because I just started vibrating on a different level of energy and expectation. So here's a wrap up. I will tell you a little bit about what I have going on right now, what I'm working on, and how you can take advantage of it or benefit from it. So over the years, I was able to figure out how to create a continuous stream of clients and projects for myself, and I can teach you how to do it for you. Basically, what that means is consistent money in, consistent revenue, consistent stream of clients and projects. They're always different, but they're always knocking on your email box and always trying to work with you and reaching out to you and want to work with you because you are what they want. And so I can show you how to do it, and I can show you exactly how to position yourself online and the exact way how to be able to be found by clients in a way where you don't have to pay money to any platform. So I can teach you that. And this is the masterclass in which I teach it. It's Getting Commission Projects. You learn how to position yourself online to create a continuous stream of clients and projects. It's an on-demand masterclass right now. There is a Q&A section where you can ask me any questions anytime. You can share your screenshots and progress with me. I can give you feedback on what you have and what you will have, as you progress and kind of transform your positioning online. And it's always available to you. It costs $150. You can sign up for it in the Empowered Artist community. There's a sequel to it. It's called Working on Commissions, and it's coming this December. And this class is also instrumental. It will teach you the mindset for successful work with clients on commission projects, pricing strategy explained, which is usually the the most painful and excruciating part of working with clients. Because you always try to figure out, okay, how much should I charge? So over the years, I figured out different ways that I price projects, and usually I use several techniques, and they kind of come up to some sort of average, and then I average out the different outcomes, and that becomes my project price. So you pretty much take out the guesswork out of that process, and you become more confident in what you charge. There's also client communication module with examples, and of course contract writing with a project agreement template. That's my actual project agreement that I will share with you. I'll walk you through it. And so it's coming this December. It will be live and on demand. I'll teach it once live in December, and then it will become an on-demand masterclass. And there will also be a Q&A section where you can ask me any questions anytime, share your progress as you go. It's always available to you. Costs also $150. Also sign up in the Empowered Artist community. How to sign up? Sign up in the Empowered Artist community. It's a paid community. There is a reason why it's paid, because for me to run it, I need to be able to justify it to my husband and also to be able to, create excellent quality product for you, excellent quality community. And so that's why it is like that. And I will be doing weekly live Q&As. I'll be sharing interviews with other artists and best practices. And there will be questions to members in a poll format. So this is what you will get. And you can ask me any question in my live Q&As every week. And so this is the website address where to sign up if you feel like that's something you would be interested in. That's what it looks like on your mobile device. And when to sign up? Officially, the doors to the community will open on November 1st. But if you feel like you really want to do that masterclass and it will help you a lot, and you really want to do the jump in right away and start figuring out how to get more commissions and commissioned work, how to position yourself online. So you can sign up now, but I will officially start posting content and working with the community on November 1st. So that's that. If you feel that this is right for you, then I will see you again soon. And thank you so much.